even get into the menu. Like, I can't hit escape to quit. Alright, Alt F4.
You sure you want to do that? You really sure?
Oh. Hello. How's it going? Welcome. Good evening. Hi, Max. How's it going? Bum, bum, bum.
Gotta love a prime number.
You do. That's the law. Don't know what to tell you. Thank you for the 31 months, Max. That is such a big number. It's wild. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but the ones I have been around a long fucking time, and I super appreciate it. There we go. Oh, but you caught a sad Soggins with it. Unfortunate. Mm-mm-mm. All right. So, hi, hello, welcome, good evening. Sad Songs is great, though, because you know he's sad because he's done. Yeah, he's sad due to all of his own choices up until that point. Anyways, welcome back. Hi, hello. We were playing Rosewater tonight. Oh, Ian's fishing. We are still on the road trip. I can only imagine how many of these events are in this game. Do I seem low? I feel like camera's like a tiny bit low. Ooh, you got the death counter. Nice. I think that might be the first time someone's got the death counter. Anyways. Yeah, we are still on the road trip for Rosewater. I have no idea how many of these events there are. Last night we left everyone, we were at a potluck. We met up with some traders, one who trusted us implicitly and the other who trusted us not at all. And yeah, we decided to pool resources and have a potluck, and that's where we left things. And we are going to just dive into it. Where was I, over here? That's why you never know. You'll never pass Eno fishing. Eno's luck's too good. Your ship will come in one day, Max. It would be fun if there were things you could catch that had negative value. Oh, Eno's voting. Shadowrun for one, and then the rest. For the rest, then test to see if it uses 4. Okay. Well, alright. So it didn't reject your thing, so that worked. Okay. Man, you really want me to play Monkey Island, huh? Okay, so Shadowrun 3. And then Return to My God was 4. Nope. Okay. So what Eno has to do now is to try and vote with the single vote again to see it get rejected. It'll let wife maybe pull in a few viewers and hopefully they stick around. I mean, that would be nice. How do I... Oh, right. Good. Good. The bot rejected you. As expected. Alright. So the next / final test will be to redeem 5 individual votes and then attempt to use the batch. Yeah. I mean, unless somebody else wants to do that test. It doesn't have to be you, you know? I know you have like a gajillion points, but like, it doesn't have to be you.
I'm a much prefer our means of transportation. That was a good meal. Having a good evening, Mrs. Fortine?
I am, Miss Legere. I'm so glad we did this.
Okay, so we're done. We're done here.
The tent I'm sharing with Nick.
Game's a little hangy when I do the quick travel here.
Jake and Danny's tent. I had my doubts about that contraption, but it's really
See,
comfortable.
I don't feel a need to vote because I really like the schedule as it is. Fair enough. It's just like we're doing an adventure game right now, and then we're gonna do Blueprints, not adventure game, and then Old Skies, adventure game, Return to Monkey Island, adventure game, Return to Obra Dinn, kind of an adventure game. I guess it's kind of more of a mystery puzzle game. There's just like a lot of adventure games kind of there's a swell of adventure games in the schedule. And it's actually been a grip since we've played adventure games. Well, earlier on in my streaming career, I played a lot of hell, we played the entire Blackwell series back to back. See, you know, I'm gonna mute. I have to stir my tea and it's obnoxious. Hold on. There we go. And I don't. Is your wife? Your wife is in a Discord specifically for Monkey Island, or that part confuses me. All right. Let's talk to this guy. Oh boy.
Mr. Fortine,
Maybe don't quick travel talk for the next little bit.
just wanted to tell you, your family's lovely.
Oh, that is very kind of you, Miss Legere. I am blessed to have such a loving wife and children.
One for Monkey Island and one just for Lucas games in general. Ah, okay.
Fortunate. Ironic, really.
How do you mean?
Most folk mispronounce my surname as Fortune if they see it written down. There's supposed to be power in names, right? Maybe even wrong ones.
That actually doesn't shock me, Max. A Stardew one being super popular and busy. Like, there hasn't been a LucasArts game in a long time. So I'm surprised there'd be a bustling Discord about it. Really feels like more of a Reddit thing for the speed I would expect that to go. But, what do I know?
How did you come to meet Mrs. Fortine?
Oh, well, I was working at the Gold River Trading Company, and she came in to work at the lodge with her brothers. The other trappers treated her and her kin like the dirt they walked on, but eventually I convinced her I was different. Decided we should elope a short while after we began courting. The fools I worked with did not look too favorably upon me marrying a native girl. So I said to hell with them. We left town and moved out here to make it on our own. Been doing fine ever since.
I wish his voice was a bit louder in the mix.
I'd like to know more about your children.
Those apples did not fall too far from the tree, thank the Lord. Bram's a great shot, and Beth's as good a trapper as me. Maybe better. I just hope that does not cause trouble when the time comes to find her a husband.
Pardon my frankness, but I get the impression you don't much care for your dog.
It's not that I don't care for her. I do not believe we can care for her. We've already got 5 mouths to feed. One more won't help. Ma didn't even consult me before taking her. Says she got her for the children. They should worry about taking care of each other. Not
Hi, Zion. How you doing, bud?
What's the trapper's life like?
It can be a lonely life. Lots of trappers live and work alone.
We're in kind of a
and hardly ever see a
cozy part of the game right now.
I think it drives them a little crazy. Like they forget how to be human. That is why I thank God every day for my family. They saved me from that.
Mrs. Fortine mentioned you were headed to Rosewater?
That's right. It's where we do most of our business. Be nice to see old Sheriff Gamble again. He's good people.
Excuse me, but it's getting late. I should put Rhea to bed.
Very well. It was nice talking to you.
Oh, well, I missed out on talking to Beth.
Good night.
Oh, well. No, wait, no.
He's in the mid-
Okay, I actually want to talk to her.
Hey, Miss Johnson?
What do you need?
Phil's not bad, is he?
I've certainly heard worse. Think I'll be retiring soon.
You get one question.
You're always the first one down. Be nice to have you stick around a while longer.
Think so, huh?
Sure. This is our chance to wind down. Enjoy each other's company some.
All right. Maybe just this once.
Ooh, she's staying up late.
I noticed you and the dog were getting on well.
She's sweet. This family don't appreciate what they got.
Oh, that's exciting, Zine.
Myself ain't found the time.
Oh, man. I don't get to like catch a lot of your streams just by virtue of the times that you are on and the times that I'm available to watch it. But like, I'm gonna probably have to pull the VODs specifically for that because, God, what a good game. Fuck, what a good game. Stray Gods. Ugh. Have to go back and do the DLC. I haven't yet. I've been playing Anaya as my like off-stream game right now. Which I don't even know if that was a good decision, but that's what I've invested in for now. But fuck, it's such a good game. Ugh. I look forward to seeing how you appreciate it.
She's not much of...
It's so nice to have music, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. We all got lives and it's unrealistic to... Yeah, I know. But still, like...
It's so nice.
How do I put this? I do like it, watching your streams. I just really wish I could watch those streams. That's all I'm getting at.
Sorry, think we could talk later?
Not now, Harlan.
Having a good...
I am.
I much prefer our means of transportation. Mr. Fortine,
Yes?
if Geggy's a burden to you, we could take her off your hands.
You would do that?
Sure.
No, I couldn't.
I liked the gap there.
Children would hate me if I gave away their dog.
You're right. I would want to put you in that position. Forget I asked.
Bravo, Phil.
Gracias.
This has been enjoyable. But I think...
I like how he's like, you do that for me?
To call it a night.
Take a beat.
Pleasure meeting you.
Take a
folks.
second beat.
Appreciate the company.
No.
Good night, and good luck on your trip.
Let us keep the evening going, shall we?
Got any more songs for us, Phil?
In fact, I do. I always found this one rather beautiful.
Want to make the 5th game in a series, but not let you play the main character for 6 hours. Wait, what? Hold on. I don't understand. He doesn't want to make the...
Dime que me haré sin tu amor, flor silvestre.
Ooh.
Si los días no me pertenecen desde que crucé tu jardín. Si tu aroma mi alma carece, pierdo el deseo de vivir. Y cuando volveré, a mis brazos tenerte.
Duolingo has not prepared me for this.
Tú eres feliz cuando nadie tu paso detiene. La distancia no se compadece de estos ojos que sufren por ti.
Okay, I think I understood that line.
Y vivo la ilusión de que un día regreses. Entre abrazos y caricias confieses que no hay vida sin mí. Y dime qué me haré sin tu amor, flor silvestre. Si los días no me pertenecen desde que crucé tu jardín.
I did not expect a whole fucking song here.
Mi alma carece. Pierdo el deseo de vivir.
That was awesome. That was really good. Sorry, okay. 5th game in a series, Melody plays the main character. Oh, okay, yeah, you're talking about Devil May Cry.
Certainly.
Are you crying?
Of course not. Just got a cinder in my eye.
Have you played the other Devil May Cries? Like, is there any narrative reason, like, to why you don't start by playing as the main character for the first 6 hours?
Hey, you don't need to be shy about it. Nothing wrong with showing your feelings.
You're right. Damn fine song, Phil. Thanks for sharing it with us.
My pleasure.
Okay, let's talk
What'd
to
you
you.
think of our dinner guests?
Mr. Foretime.
You've played 'em all?
Working man. Nothing
Fair
to
enough.
respect for that. Of course, that ain't the only thing I respect him for. If I could catch a woman like he did, whoo-wee, I'd die a happy man. Mrs. Foretine's
It's
a
about
lovely
Nero?
lady.
Yeah.
A damn fine, beautiful, lovely lady. Them two make a real nice couple, and the kids seem like good eggs. Hell, even old Ramblin' Jake could think of settling down and starting a family with a gal like that.
I thought it was Gentleman Jake.
Well, now, not always.
Oh my.
Glad we met him.
Gentleman Jake by day, lecherous Jake by
I
night.
need to bed down. See you all bright and early.
Can't think of it, especially since the combat system didn't really work until you play Dante. It feels very clunky. Playing as V. Is V the one with the exploding arm? And like you have to keep swapping arms and shit?
Hey Nadine, how's it going?
I enjoyed speaking with the Fortines. I hope they fare well in Rosewater. So many people just come and go through town. It's not really a home for many. Kind of sad if you think about it.
Sorry, when you say... Oh, so hold on.
I'm feeling a mite queasy, so if you folks don't mind.
I'm gonna go barf in the bushes. Hold on. Is V actually voiced by Adam Driver, or he actually Adam Driver? I didn't get to see a lot of your stream of playing Devil May Cry, so I don't actually know. Nero's the one with the exploding arm. V is the emo. Okay. Oh, he looks like Adam Driver. Okay. Emo Adam Driver, where you have to literally read a book to build up power. You know, this just makes me realize I did not watch a lot of Ross's Devil May Cry playthrough. Because I know he played it. I've seen the clips. But I think I've only watched, like, a little bit. Groslav! Look, everyone, it's the developer. How's the trip going? Really good. What have we got so far? We saw a dude's big stone house. That was awkward as all hell. Hold on, no, I'm gonna pull up the YouTube because I just want to rifle off the events I have run into. I am curious though, if you're willing to answer this question, how many events of these like little events did you make? Because it feels like there's going to be a lot. Given how slow we go along the map trying to get to the city that we're getting to. Okay, so we saved a kid from a river. We did some archaeology. We helped a man with his PTSD. There's 6 of the small ones. You'll see 4 in one playthrough. Okay. And then what else? Yeah, and the dude's house. Like the hand-built bespoke stone home that he made for the woman that didn't love him ever. That was rough, man. That was a toughie to just endure. He didn't die though. So I feel pretty proud with that. So now we're doing our potluck event.
Danny, how's your evening been?
I really.
That one's based on a true story? Oh no.
So close. All that time on the road and in the mountains.
No.
To rely on. It can be easy, but they clearly make it work.
Oh.
I think.
Look up Coral Castle. Oh no.
Time for me to call it a night.
What?
Night, Harley.
Buenas noches.
We're going to bed?
Well,
Oh yeah, it's fine. Gruntslev made the game. Did the art, made the game, wrote all the words,
Morning.
didn't voice act it, obviously.
Not anymore. They let me take
Did you do any of the music?
Well, good. Geggy didn't seem
Or did you hire that out?
She was. And her name's not Geggy anymore. It's Lisa Lou.
Oh. We are keeping the dog.
Good choice. She looks like a Lisa Lou.
I'm glad you...
Oh, it's the same guy from Lamplight. Fair enough.
Come on, let's head out.
My absolute compliments to him. Fantastic music in this game. You played a couple instruments. Did you do his guitar? Yeah, no, Gruntslev is the developer of this game, and I've been having a blast with it. It's kind of everything I was hoping it would be, so there you go. But yes, Creative Voice is also a fledgling game developer. Been watching him slowly build out his game en route to relaunching the Kickstarter. I haven't played the latest demo that you sent me yet, Creative. I will though. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But really like and see how that has been developing. Yeah, it's oh, man.
Harley?
What's wild to me is I've watched you create art for this game. Just sent it to me like 5 hours ago. It's true, but it's like my flabbers are gasted at how good, especially like the background art is. Like the character art is fantastic and everything, all that. The rotoscoping is delightful, but like your background art and everything is so goddamn good. It boggles the mind that one person did all of this.
Meeting those trappers was fortunate.
Are you
You gotta get to sleepy sign. Fair enough. Thank you for stopping by, buddy.
I would never. Puns are the lowest form of humor.
Ping me when you're actually starting Stray Gods.
Would you consider the highest?
You know, I've saved up all these points, and I demand that you open the box.
All right. Wait, hold on. Which one was the box? The box is the sour one. Wait, hold on. I need to look at my own redeems for a second. Give me one hot second here. I need to look at my own redeems. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hang on. Hold on. Hold on. Hang on. That's, yeah, 10,000 points. Why can't I see it? Oh, is it all, is, because because the box is supposed to be for the sour candy or the zombie ball. Did I just leave one in? Did I leave an extra sour thing in there? Oh shit. Oh no. Hang on. I'm honoring it. Don't worry. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hold on. I'm just double checking some shit here. Black Death, sour, zombie ball. Oh no, it's just the sour candy. Okay. I don't know why it's called the box still. It shouldn't really be called the box anymore, but hold on. Yeah. I'm not delaying. I'm making sure I give you the correct thing that you paid for. Okay? I'm trying to make sure you get your money's worth. So yeah, because like those are Black Death. Those cost extra. There's the zombie balls. And then there's the sour balls. Okay? So just making sure. God. Rude. Shot. Just the one shot. All right. You're too old for this. Okay, Holly, hold on. I'm going to go like this. Which one do you want me to have? Just yell a color out. I think they're all about as sour as the others. So, like, yellow? All right. I swan to John if this ends up being, like, fucking pineapple or something. I'm going to be mad. It's like the one flavor I don't want. Anyways. Oh. Holy moly. Okay, let's set the shot up while we go, huh? While I do this, I'll do this. Oh my god. Puns.
The highest? That would have to be puns too. Only the so bad it's good sort where it kind of wraps around and becomes great again.
Very good. I shall keep that in mind.
Oh my god.
I am glad we encountered them. They were quite entertaining, especially the father. Seeing him loosen up after a few swigs of rum was quite satisfying.
Oh, the insides of these have sour too.
Look forward to it.
Oh, it's like sour and foamy. Ugh. Oh, I was not prepared for that. Emotionally or anything. You finished a bottle of port today? It's really good. Port's awesome, man. Oh, man, I love port.
Hey, Nadine.
Whoa.
Hello, Harley.
But one complaint I have, which is just a personal one, which is that you don't let me talk to everyone in between. You make me choose. You're making me choose who my friends are.
Your lesson on herbs was very educational. So thanks for that.
Of course. I hope the knowledge is of use to you.
Oh my god, candy.
Portine family was nice, weren't they?
It was incredible to see such a strong family bond. They depend on each other completely for their livelihood.
Port jelly's awesome. I haven't had that. Yeah, ruby port is
slowing down again.
It's a little too sweet.
There, Danny?
Yeah.
Give you a hell of a hangover.
Building.
Let's go take a look.
To a post office.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to think no one would ever turn up.
Okay. Oh. All right, there's the candy. Christ, no cracker. Now let's chase that up with the shot. Thank you for this, creative. Can't even taste it because of the sour candy. It burns. I know that it's there. Oh. Thank you. Oh, it has to be a migraine trigger. Ooh. That sucks. My spit is so thick right now. I think the sour candy and the whiskey have come together in some kind of unholy matrimony. Oh.
What's the matter?
Jesus, please us.
Has been overrun.
Let me guess. Rats?
Rats. Rats would be welcome friends compared to the evil in there.
Holy moly.
What evil?
The deceiver. The father of lies.
You talking about the devil, my man?
The devil is in your post office?
Yes, just like in that story.
But yeah, port is delicious.
Wonderful.
It's like red wine, but sweeter and
Who's lousy with them?
slightly more viscous. That's a fucking mountain lion or a cougar or something. God, that ain't the devil. I wish it didn't have as high alcohol content. Though. That is kind of the caveat to that. Okay.
Mr. Postman?
Yes? What is it?
I'd like you to tell me exactly what led up to your current predicament, and give me every detail.
Very well. I arrived last night with a load of mail from Bly, up north. Passed the night here and spent the morning sorting and tidying. Ready to continue on to the next station in Wolf Spring. About midday, I stepped outside to ready my horse. I heard the most awful noises coming from inside. Sheila heard them too, and bolted off like a shot. Saving her own skin, I can hardly blame her. When I looked in,
Don't worry, she's probably dead.
I beheld a most dreadful scene. Blood everywhere. Sounds of snarling and crunching bones.
Is that your horse? Did you see your horse run away?
Huge and horned. I ran out here to pray for help and ain't moved since.
What was that you said before about a story? That this was just like in some story?
Of course. You must know the famous short story by H.W. Montesquieu.
Nope.
The devil lives in the post office.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so specific. It's so specific.
Mr. Montesquieu celebrated flights of imagination. But now, I suspect he must have known something the rest of us didn't.
Big fan of horror fiction, are you?
Well, you know. No more than anyone else, I suppose. Just something to while away the long hours on the road.
Isn't life horrific enough all on its own without thinking up new, imaginary ways?
Oh, Harley, you've got no idea.
But the devil is very real, miss. He'd only like you to think otherwise.
What makes you think it's the devil and not something else?
What else could it possibly be?
I can think of a few possibilities.
Go and have a look for yourself, then. You'll not doubt once you see it with your own eyes.
Aren't we pretty far from civilization? Why have a post office here?
Oh, not at all. We're just outside the delivery area for Shivering Pines. 10 homesteads within a 2-mile radius. Anyhow, it
Wild.
serves as a transfer and rest station for carriers like me. But next time they ask me to take this route, I'll tell them to go to hell. Because that's where they sent me.
So dramatic.
I'm going to try and take care of this.
God be with you.
Hey, Miss Johnson?
What do you need?
What do you think's in the office?
Not the devil, that's for sure.
Good talk.
Hey, Jake?
Yeah?
Do you believe this fellow? About it being the devil in there?
I don't doubt he believes it, but I also think the poor fella's got a wild imagination.
Nadine?
Yes?
What's your take on all this?
I'm not sure, really. Obviously, it's nothing supernatural. I believe the explanation will be far more mundane.
Hey, guy who's good at shooting.
Any thoughts?
Can you come with me, please?
Whatever it is, it sounds scary. I don't think it's the devil, though.
Phil?
Harley?
What do you think, Phil?
He might actually be the devil's in there.
If it is, I am not going to be the one to find out.
Wanted, Gina Fuller, the demon. Wonder if Mr. Postman isn't just susceptible to the power of suggestion.
Oh, one thing I did notice, Grandpa, if you're still here, in the potluck scene, I noticed the double-click quick travel.
Drinking water.
Super lags on the those two screens with the. I assume it's a side effect with the fire and the shadowing, because I know that was the thing you figured out recently. But yeah, just letting you know, weirdly laggy on those two screens. Hasn't been an issue otherwise. Yeah, it's from the shadows.
This has got to be how that thing got in.
Uh-huh.
Gruesome. I hope that's not human blood.
It's not. It's gonna be like rabbit or something.
This devil lives in every post office.
All right, little political.
In the ether? What in... Glad it's not my job to organize those. Whoa.
Yeah,
That's close enough.
It's like a cat.
This lantern seems to be what's casting that shadow.
All right, what do I got? I don't have anything useful.
What? Whatever that... Phil?
Harley?
Are you carrying anything that might be useful?
Turn out your pockets.
Hey.
Yes, Hot.
Would you happen to have it?
Just my pistol. They could be of use once you...
Mm-hmm.
Nadine?
Yes?
Don't suppose...
Help with what precisely?
Good point. Hey.
Yeah?
Got it.
Aside from my gun, you mean? Well, I got my pocket mirror, but I don't see how that can help.
That would actually be
I'll
useful.
take that mirror for a spell if you don't mind.
Okay.
Hey.
What
do you have...
I might.
Okay. Back in we go. Pocket mirror, pocket mirror. Give me that. Yeah. What's that, Lynx?
How about that? Seems our devil is just a hungry wildcat.
Lynx or a bobcat,
Got some
yeah.
good news for you.
Oh?
It's not the devil in there.
Where's my daughter? She knows so many more wildcats than me.
Window, looks like. Right now, he's having a fine time feasting on a fresh rabbit.
Oh. Are you certain? The devil takes many forms.
I'd stake my life on it.
So what do we do about it?
I'm open to suggestions.
Easiest thing to do would be to scare it off. I could fire a warning shot. That ought to spook it.
I'm not sure. It seems dangerous. I don't think I could lasso it safely.
I do have some firecrackers the trapper's son gave me. I could scare it off with those.
The poor creature's probably frightened to death.
It sure didn't seem that way.
Animals often act vicious to mask their fear.
Not that different to humans.
True enough.
Okay. I like how you just said that, but then did not give me anything else useful.
Hey, Johnson?
What do you need?
Any tips?
Yes. Stay away from them.
We can't just...
Why not? It'll wander off on its
Scared
own.
off firecrackers in an enclosed wooden space. Definitely nothing could go wrong, right?
Like I said before, keep your distance. Avoid direct confrontation.
Right, but we're beyond that.
It off.
We're past that.
Hey, Jake?
Yeah?
He's awful jump. Nothing to say, really.
Yeah, leave it alone until it leaves. Yeah.
Phil?
Harley?
Let's see if you can spook that cat with some of your razzle-dazzle.
It would be
Give
my
him
pleasure.
some of that razzle dazzle. Razzle dazzle
Anda! Success! The beast jumped out the window.
Which excursion with Nadine did you get? We healed a coyote.
Damn it! The wildcat must have knocked over that oil lamp when it took off out of here.
Yeah.
Santa Maria, this is not good. We need to do something, and fast.
Gave the badger the egg. Yes.
Glad it... Someone give me a...
Yeah, come on. Hustle up.
That was a close one.
Yes.
If you had drugged the badger, Nadine would have had a suggestion here. Oh. I didn't know drugging the badger was an option. I just murdered a baby bird instead.
But we managed to put out the fire.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Funny, didn't see him in there with the bucket. Guess we should head back.
Yeah, that wasn't presented to me as a suggestion. I guess if I had asked Nadine, I could have gotten some information, huh? Like, aren't we going to, like, all the fuck way over there? How many more events do we got? Nah, I mean, the egg seems like the most straightforward option.
Hey, Hey, Danny, let's talk.
Sure.
How about that trapper family, huh?
It's nice to see good people like that out here in the wilderness. Pretty easy to get jaded and expect nothing but bandits and mountebanks, you know?
You took action before talking to everyone? I know, right?
Yeah, Harley?
What kind of adventure player are you? I saw a stick and I saw a hole, and I knew that those things had to, you know, come together.
It was nice to spend time with
Call
the
it
Trapper
instinct.
family.
With who? Oh, right, the Fentons.
I believe they were the Fortines.
Right. Truth be told, I can't recall much about that evening. I may have had a mite too much of Phil's rum.
I appreciate the chat.
Anytime, Harley.
Huh. There's a lady running toward the road. The heck is she doing?
This feels like a ruse.
Madre de Dios!
I'd better see what's going on. What is it? Bandits?
Oh, fuck me. It's a circus.
Performers.
Hey to you, travelers.
What's so good about it then? And what are you thinking?
Like the dog friends up
In
front.
front of the wagon like that.
I apologize for the theatrics. I fear it's in my nature.
She really just ran out in the road?
Like a deer. She's lucky I keep the brakes in good condition.
Are you looking to get hit or something?
No, of course not. I suppose I'm, well, desperate.
That much is clear. You running away or something?
Heavens no, I could never do that. I'm the impresario of this theater troupe. Name's Kate Hatomi. Our show opens next week, and I'd be fitting if...
Why did you set up a circus in the middle of fucking nowhere?
So I'm guessing you want us to help you in some way?
Ah, very astute. All I ask is an hour of your time. We've been rehearsing this play for so long. We're all too close to the material. We need fresh eyes and unbiased opinions.
Oh, Lord.
If you could but watch our rehearsal and share your honest,
Oh, no.
impressions, you would be doing us a good turn. The performance will be gratis, of course.
Oh, no. We need you to watch our one-woman show. There's 7 individual shows. You will need to watch all of them.
Sounds like a good time. What do you think, Miss Johnson?
I think it sounds like an excellent chance to get a few winks. I'll park just over there. Y'all have
I like Miss Johnson. Y'all do what you want. I'm fucking head napping.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and all the Queen's Mid-Atlantic players, welcome! This is a peek behind the curtain, if you will, at a work in progress. I thank you most humbly for your indulgence, and warmly invite you to share your impressions following the rehearsal. And now, please...
There will be a short, long survey to fill out. Princess Zelda?
Once upon a time, in a faraway land,
Princess Zelda?
beautiful and charming princess.
Oh, I love my land. The people are kind. The water fresh. Und the days are sunny and bright.
The princess
Pretty
was
sure this
loved
is
and
racist.
admired
I'm
by
not quite sure how.
in the land, except one. An evil wizard coveted the kingdom and
Motherfucker, this is Zelda.
intending
Or,
to
no,
take her and
that's
make
Princess
her
Peach,
pay.
actually, I think. Is this Mario?
To ensure she could not escape, he summoned a terrifying dragon to guard her.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
However, all was not lost.
It's Shrek? It could be Shrek. Actually, yeah.
I shall battle the dragon and save the princess. That is, if my dear...
There's a lot of overlap.
I said, if my mother lets me, of course.
Faye, that's your cue. Faye? Where the hell is Faye?
I don't know. Last I saw her, she was in her tent.
Oh, for crying out loud! I'm sorry, folks. I don't know what I was thinking. It's clear we won't be getting anywhere with this rehearsal. You can change out of your costume now, Dwayne. We're done here.
All right. Kind of
Same goes for you.
flying off the handle a little bit here.
But I spent hours on my makeup.
And I spent months on this show. Look where that's gotten us. Everything I do to keep all this together, and you lot can't even.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. Don't take it out on everyone else.
Lines. Off with you, I need to.
Yeah, fuck off, little man.
I really
had that sound
apologize for wasting your time. I knew the show needed some work. I didn't realize it wasn't fit to perform.
Holy shit. Good timing, T3. Gotta say, well done.
There must be some way we can help with the show.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Are you sure? Much as it pains me, I can't honestly say we aren't in need of help.
Certainly.
Weird double negative there.
Curious to hear your suggestions, but right now we need to find out what's wrong with Faye. Your doctor friend went to examine her, but I think she's just having one of her tantrums. You know how actors can be. Or perhaps you don't. In which case, consider yourself lucky. I'm going back to the stage. Come see me if you have any ideas.
Okay.
So, any ideas?
Perhaps. Excuse me. I'm going to have another look at the stage.
Danny and I are gonna go talk to the two fellers playing the wizard and hero. I think you should help Miss Redbird see to that Fey woman.
Sure.
Anyhow, we'll see if we can't get this show in halfway decent shape. Come on, Danny boy.
The pipes are calling. I'm pretty sure I made that joke already. I will say stuff. I actually really like that this road tripping thing is basically just like you had ideas for fun things, but couldn't weave them into a singular narrative, and as such, you're like, fuck it, 6 mini games or 6 mini adventures.
Oh, another visitor. Who are you?
Harley Legere. And you are?
Faye Davies. I don't expect it's a name you've heard. And as I was explaining to your friend here, not a name I expect you'll hear very much in the future.
Oh, Jesus. Well, yeah, not if you're fucking slugging that back.
Mrs. Davies, I would advise moderation in regards to that brandy.
Dear girl, I understand you like to dabble in medical matters. Let me assure you that this is the only medicine that works for me.
That's called addiction.
Mrs. Davies seems quite fond of this stuff. A few books and a collection of wax cylinders in that box.
Okay.
Let's see. There
Gimme.
are a few wax cylinders here.
Butts. Okay.
A poster for a show I've never heard of called The Dissembling Mechanism. Apparently it opened on New Year's Day. Mrs. Davies?
What is it?
Why weren't you on stage today? Is something wrong?
Something wrong. Something wrong. Exactly what aspect of my current condition would suggest to you that anything is right?
What's got you so upset?
I'm about to lose my place here, that's what. Turned out on the dusty road to fend for myself.
Okay.
Simply overcome with the sheer injustice of it all.
You think you're being dismissed? Why's that?
Oh, it's a long, long story, but what it comes down to is finances, or lack thereof. Kate has been tightening the belt lately. She says our performances haven't been attracting the crowds they once did. But even so, we aren't doing that badly. All of us have taken quite deep cuts to our usual allowance. Still doesn't seem to be enough. Naturally, I, being the most recent addition to the troupe, am the first up to the chopping block. If you ask me, something doesn't add up. I know for a fact that our run in Bois de Quiver was quite respectable, and yet apparently our financial future is dangling over the precipice by a fraying thread. It's all more than
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, you know?
suspicious.
And I'm just reminded of the Simpson thing. It's like, man, your margins are razor thin. Wait, $15,000 on loafer white lightener.
So you suspect Miss Hitomi is taking more than her share?
We've all suspected it for some time, but I'm the only one who's willing to speak up about it. Everyone else knows I'll be the first to go, so they keep their heads down and wait to reap my share.
You've accused Miss Hitomi?
Of course not. I haven't got any proof, but you can bet I would if I did.
Okay. All right.
How long have you been a member of this troupe?
Oh, not long at all. Less than a year. I was the last one to join.
What did you do before you were a Queen's Mid-Atlantic player?
I was with another outfit based up in Fawcett, the Davies Traveling Spectacular. 15 years we were together. Anton, my husband, was our director, and I was the star. When I got too old to play the princesses and heroines, Anton would cast me as the flashing queen. He always made sure I had a spot on center stage. 16 months ago, he passed away in a stagecoach accident. An enormous tragedy.
I'm terribly sorry.
So were we all. Anton was the fiercely beating heart of that troupe. Absolutely irreplaceable. The others couldn't imagine going on without him. So everyone just went their separate ways. Just like that, everything was gone. My heart's love, my director, my troupe, my livelihood. I'm sorry.
So, how did you come to join Miss Hitomi's troupe?
Oh, the traveling theater world is quite small, you know.
Of course she says theater.
Another and meet on the road from time to time. Kate heard what happened and wrote me a letter of condolence. We corresponded for a while. Eventually, she said she was passing by Fawcett and offered to take me in. Quite simply, she took pity on me.
If you were let go, what would you do?
Oh, God, please don't ask me such things. I can't bear to think about
Jesus.
It's a serious...
Whoever did the voice acting for this woman had a lot of fun.
I just don't know. Oh, what will I do? Kate couldn't be so heartless. Will they really just let me go? Will no one speak up for me? God, help me.
They had a lot of fun with this. Oh, holy crap, lady.
There now. I'm sure there's a solution. What drew you to this?
You're gonna fucking pickle yourself before this mini adventure's over.
I was a girl. I would put on shows for my parents and the village children. I traveled to Fawcett to audition.
That's the narrator for BG3? Oh shit.
Spectacular. He had just formed the troupe then. First, I became his star actress, and soon enough, his wife.
Well, she had a lot of fun with this.
Tell me about the other players.
Oh, such sweethearts. They've taken me in like a second family. Martine.
Yeah, you can hear it now? Yeah, I can too. Now that I know that, yeah.
Dwayne is a good boy, but he keeps to himself. And dear Quentin. He and I have something of a friendly rivalry. Although he can get quite competitive at times, the old ham.
I'll just leave you to it.
Okay.
Hey, Nadine.
Hello, Harley.
Come on, chair. You're broken. Be less broken for like a minute. Ah, you piece of crap.
Did you examine Mrs. Davies?
I did.
And what's your medical opinion?
She's fucking sloshed.
Wrong with her physically. At least nothing that an excess of brandy wouldn't explain. But she's in no state of mind to be performing.
I don't believe one needs to be a medical professional to draw that conclusion, my dear.
What's your opinion of the show?
Yes, please tell us. Don't be shy. I'd like to hear what you think.
I didn't quite understand it, actually. Perhaps it would make more sense if we had seen the whole thing.
Dear girl, I truly think that would have made much of a difference.
All right. Am I going to be allowed to take your brandy?
Unhand that brandy. I need it for my nerves.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was going to happen. All right, who's this?
Hello, Miss Martina, was it?
Yeah, Martina Holder. I am sorry we could not finish the show for you.
No worries. My companions and I are trying to help your director make it better.
Ah, good. We do need the help.
When did you join this troupe?
Oh, about 4 years ago. Then my English was not so good, so I did not get many parts with words, but I am getting more and more lines in the new shows.
What were you doing before joining this troupe?
I was living in Bright Bay, working as an art model.
Ooh la la.
The artist I modeled for took me to the theater to one of Miss Hatomi's shows. Afterward, he told me he was leaving to go to work for a new patron in Italy. He could no longer keep me.
So he took you out to lessen the blow?
Not exactly. It turned out he knew Miss Hatomi. He had painted some backdrops for her. He took me backstage after the show and asked her to let me audition. I was shaking. I cannot even remember what I said. I had never acted before, you see. But fortunately for me, Miss Hatomi decided to take me on. Otherwise, I would have been out on the street.
I'd like to know about your castmates.
They are fine people, and I am lucky to know them. Mr. Ellis always has stories and jokes to make me laugh. He reminds me of a big bear. He's also a very fine actor, and he has performed on stages in great cities all over Europe. Dwayne is very nice, but he's also very shy. He does not speak much with me or any of the others. I have always thought it's funny that an actor is so shy, but when he's on stage, one would never know. And Mrs. Davies is like a mother to me. She cares for us very much and wants to make sure everyone is healthy and happy. Although she does nag a lot. My real mother did not nag so.
Do you suspect that Miss Hatomi might be keeping money from you and your castmates?
What? No, never. Miss Hatomi would not do such a thing. Who has told you this? Was it Mrs. Davies?
Well, yes.
I am not surprised. I think that of all of us, she is easily the most dramatic.
Goodbye, Miss Holder.
Lovely to be speaking with you.
Okay.
Someone kept a copy of a local newspaper.
Keep glancing at analysis videos of Puss in Boots and the Last Wish, and every time there's just little details. Okay. I've never seen that movie. I'm glad you were enjoying the analysis photos. What does this newspaper say? That movie's great. I mean, I've seen clips of it. It did look very good. I just haven't seen it. Don't know what to tell you. This is one of the best villains in DreamWorks movie. Yeah. The Death / the Wolf, right? I know it has multiple villains, but I think Holly's referring to the scythe-wielding wolf, or whatever it is. But we're going to take a quick break here, because ads got to run. So that's who you're referring to. Yeah, I figured. But we'll be back in 3 minutes. So in the meantime, go get yourself a drink, a snack, go to the washroom. Did I say get a snack? If you already got a snack, get another snack. Well, okay, thanks D3 for sending us out on that note. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Ponder how hot the bad guy is from that movie, I guess. We'll be back. Alright. Waiting for the... Huh. Oh, there it goes. Bit of a delay on that. Okay, we're back. Let's read a newspaper. Which means I need to find my radio voice. Wait, shit, hold on. I think it was this dial. I fucked it all up yesterday. There. Is this the right voice? No, wait. Is that no? Maybe. Yes, here we go. This work. Threshold Kids always makes me happy. Or disturbed, maybe both. Threshold Kids was such an interesting addition to that game. It was a weird way of breaking up tension, while also adding a different kind of tension. Okay, here we go. Traveling players perform Camelot in the Park before bemused onlookers. Picnickers, ramblers, and families intent on enjoying a leisurely afternoon in Las Virginia's Pelican Park last Sunday were doubtless left befuddled by a nearly incoherent plein-air rendition of the chivalric drama Camelot, staged there by impresario Miss Hatomi's itinerant, wow, I've never seen that word before, itinerant theater troupe, the Mid-Atlantic Players. The polyglot players, hailing from all over Vespuccia and the far reaches of the globe, gargled and fumbled through their lines in a stilted faux-medieval patois, riddled with these and thous and forsooths, as they strove to bring King Arthur's court to life amidst the palms and fountains of the West Lawn. Evidently in the habit of traveling light, the performers were obliged to make do with next to nothing in the ways of sets, costumes, or props that might enliven the spectacle, and in any way further the illusion of the courtly medieval setting for the drama. As to drama, the plot was paper thin, a stock tale of good overcoming evil, wholly lacking in subtlety and nuance, not to mention any trace of the courtliness and charm one might expect in a romance from days of yore. The legions of nappers, taking advantage of the late afternoon haze to doze in the soft grass, evidently found little in the way of thrills during the proceedings to rouse them from their slumber. Perhaps a more fitting description of the scene: days of bore. Boom. Got 'em. Okay. What was that? Alan Wake did something similar with two brothers who owned a theme park. Alan Wake 2, we should say. Yeah, I don't really have a desire to play the Alan Wake games. And I don't know why, because I really enjoyed Control. Like, there's no reason I probably wouldn't enjoy Alan Wake. I just, for some reason, that never did it for me. Also, I don't own them. I did get Control for free. That was probably at least part of the reason why I played it. I know you love Alan Wake, Ollie. Oh, I know. Okay, who do we got? Born on August 30th to Mr. and Mrs. Pierre and Delroche of Punta Balanca, their firstborn son, Pierre Auguste Jean-Paul Delroche, weighing in at 8 pounds 3 ounces. In some years' time, the young Mr. Pierre Delroche Jr., heir to the Delroche family fortune, is sure to become the country's most eligible bachelor. Okay. Mr. Charles Grayson, 27, to Miss Bella Levinsky, 18. Whoa, what the fuck? On Saturday the 3rd at the Church of the Holy Waters in West Virginia. The bride was given away by her uncle. Why, that's even more fucked up. Mr. Abraham Levinsky. Dr. Roy Oak, 73, to Miss, oh my god, hold on. Elsinora. Mrs. Elsinora Snow, 81, widow of the late Mr. Frederick Snow, at the Snow's family Corona Beach Mansion. The children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren of both the espoused were in attendance. And then under death, local blacksmith, Mr. Arnold Paget, 51, of Wilshire Lake, in a tragic boating accident. He is survived by his wife and 8 daughters. Holy fuck. All unwed, now left without means of support, because the lady folk can't support themselves even in these times. A memorial to be held on the Friday at 4 p.m. at the Christ Chapel of Wilshire. And then the last thing. Whatever happened to Dr. Bennett Clark? Once hailed as the Wizard of Aethericity, Mr. Dr. Bennett Clark has fallen from the public eye in recent years. After the public outcry following the deaths of 15 people in the Lamplight City Expo disaster of 47, he hastily relocated to Rosewater, West Virginia. West Vespuccia, not West Virginia. That's a different place. It doesn't exist here. Where, for a time, he continued a series of public demonstrations, albeit to a diminished audience. No word has since been heard of Dr. Clark in nearly a year. Despite the awesome destruction he wrought, he claimed his only wish was the betterment and protection of all mankind. By harnessing and taming the mighty dragon of Aethericity, Clark hoped to bring salvation to the common man. Lots of editorializing in this article. Yeah, sorry. I guess we'll do this one next. What do we got?
The desk is covered in papers. Lots of notes. What a mess. Most of these seem to be show notes. Here's a list of names. Othello, Carondelet, Dissembling, Delphi. Wonder what that means.
Those are all shorthands for plays.
It's a poster for a musical show called Carondelet. It opened on June 2nd. Must be one of Miss Hitomi's previous shows.
Yeah, same with Othello.
A poster for The Mystery at Delphi. Opened on November 6th. A traveling trunk. Looks like it's been quite a few places. All sorts of costumes, fake beards, and other theatrical accessories.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Secret trunk.
If my eyes don't deceive me, that's a false compartment. Just need to figure out how to open it.
Yeah.
No way I... A pair of leather boxing gloves.
I will take them, because it lets
These
me.
might be useful. A brass... A bra... A bra... A... All sorts of cost... If just need...
Okay, it obviously has to do with the buttons.
The actor's life doesn't seem to allow for much in the way of comfort. Suppose being an actor requires a certain attention to one's physique. That thing's been through the ringer a few times. Hey, Danny?
Yes, Holly.
You fellas talking about anything interesting?
Dwayne's showing me his stunt sword play. He's supposed to battle the dragon at the end of the play. I've tried giving him a few pointers, but
I think that enemy got the point.
What did you think of the show?
Well, I'll put it this way. If one of Jake's shows went that way, I'd be looking for another job.
Wait, does that command still exist? No, hold on. Does that command still exist? That used to be a thing. Hold on. Oh, no, maybe I didn't transfer it over. Nah, I didn't keep them. I transitioned off of stream moments.
Hey there.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing with that sword?
Practicing for the show. I didn't get to do my big fight scene with the dragon.
That sword seems to be giving you some trouble.
Yeah, I'm having a tough time getting the hang of it. The balance on this thing is terrible, and I'm always afraid of breaking it. I never liked working with prop weapons. But as long as we're doing medieval romances, I guess I'm stuck with this sword.
How did you end up on board with this crew?
Oh, I met Miss Hitomi and Mr. Ellis back east when they passed through my town in Appalachia. Snuck out of the house to see the show. I went backstage after to ask if I could audition to join. Miss Hitomi said no. So, after they packed up for the night, I stowed away in the wagon. Rode halfway to La Roche before they found me.
Nice.
That was when my real audition happened. Mr. Ellis spoke up for me. He said, "Now, Katie, my dear, you would be a bloody fool to leave the lad behind after a performance like that."
What were you doing before joining this troupe?
In Appalachia? Not much.
It was a rough life. Wasn't much to my liking. No glamour, no surprise.
Who's that?
No fun, no opportunity to meet anyone interesting. And my father was very
T-G-C.
All he wanted
The Game Cave! How's it going, bud?
So I would inherit his land.
You bring many lurkers? I'll take them.
Eventually,
Fromaginita.
I would die if I stayed any longer.
You were here before Creative Waste. Hang on. What were you playing? Ooh, Lunar, where are you? In Lunar, if you don't mind me asking, TGC. Fun fact, one of my favorite games from my childhood. It's literally, oh, it's off screen. Hang on, hold on. Wait, we can, no, I can go to this because it also uses the big screen. Right there. Ta-da! Let me just give it a little tickle. Right there. I loved Lunar as a kid. He just got to the Water City. The Water City. You mean like a port? Or the place with the weird dragon fluty stuff? Oh god, I just burped and sour stuff came up. Oh, it burns my throat. Oh no. Hi everyone. The city built on wood plank. Oh, yes. You all wash downstream or whatever. Yeah, there you go, Holly. The gift that keeps on giving. Oh. I probably deserve it. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome in. Hi Raiders. Hi TGC. Squats too. I'm getting through my... Listen, we'll get through the raid thing first, and then I'll do the squats. Let me just get through my spiel. Hi everyone, my name is Corey. I'm a variety streamer. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I play all kinds of stuff. Right now we're playing Rosewater, which is a brand new adventure game point-and-click adventure game that came out by Gruntslev, who may or may not still be in chat. I have no idea. Yesterday I was playing Hatful Boyfriend. That's fair. It's understandable. I get it. It's fine. After this, I'm going to be playing Blueprints. Actually, we've got a lot of adventure games lined up for the next little bit on the schedule, but it's a schedule that you can affect if you want to spend your points. You can vote up games on my schedule, add new games to the schedule, make me eat Bean Boozled stuff, or sour candies, or really fucking sour candies, as we've learned, or make me do a shot, but I already did that tonight, so you can't do that one, or make me talk in silly voices, or all kinds of shit. There's loads of things you can do with your points if you want to do that. There's also things you can spend bits on if you so choose, but I'm not going to ask you to do that. Actually, if you stick around long enough, if you get enough points, you can just get a free game. I have a whole stack of game keys just sitting around. I also realized that music is playing and the game is playing. I'm going to pause this because that's just got to be a cacophony. Yeah, that's the shtick. Oh yeah, there's also something you can ask about shit on my shelves if you have questions about stuff like that. And I think that's all the things. And with that being said, I will do some squats. Hold on. How messy is my office? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. How's this looking? Whoop. That ain't bad. Some of my kids' toys right there. We can work with this. Hang on. Those. Look at all the exercise equipment I don't use. I can go wider. There we go. Good squat. All right. I hope you all enjoyed my pajama pants. The feet for free? Yeah. No one's paying for these feet. No one wants these. They're not sweatpants. They're pajama bottoms. They have dinosaurs on them. Ugh. Oh, I'm out of shape, though. Okay, I will take your... Oh, you said sweet. I thought I saw sweatpants. Just watch a thing on feet today. All right, T3. Man, you're just throwing them all out today, huh? Okay, I literally set this camera position to be not where it is right now when I press that button. It's supposed to be over here. Okay, what if I just delete you and then add you? There. Okay. You gonna be cool? Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't know what the hell it's doing. That's very interesting. I don't know. I think I might have to recalibrate the thing. T3's in a sharing mood. T3 is always in a sharing mood, to be fair. Anyways, let us get back to the game. I did my squats. I burped up sour stuff. I did my spiel. But how are you liking Lunar, TGC? Are you gonna be cool, camera? Obviously not. Yeah, camera's got a bit of a mind of its own, and me recalibrating it doesn't seem to matter. I think I actually have to like re-zero it or something. Anyways, we are currently on like a western road trip to get to a town that's on like the west coast. And the way this game is set up, there's a whole bunch of random events that happen along the way. This is one of them. I mean, I assume it's random. There's some random, some set, I believe I understand. But right now, we're helping an acting troupe get their shit together. The balancing in some places could have used a once-over. Yeah. There's like 1 or 2 bosses, 3 bosses I can think of, in Lunar that are just like obnoxious. But man, I really love that game. I really did. It's so cliche, and some of the writing doesn't hold up in the year 2025, let me tell you. But I really enjoyed it. It was the thing about how relatively unsuspecting things can be used in ways and how it's properly supposed... Hold on. Probably supposed to be portrayed in social spaces since there's the concept of being unaware of or unable to be... What? Okay. I don't quite grok what you were saying. How it's probably supposed to be portrayed... I don't understand what properly supposed to be portrayed in social spaces since means. The clock strikes midnight and you must get yourself to bed unless you turn into a pumpkin or some such. Oh god, yeah. Formaggio, get yourself to bed. Go have a responsible amount of sleep, unlike me. Thank you for dropping in along with the raid, and you know, hope to see you around. I mean, I will see you around in other chats to be sure. And you know, go get yourself some Z's. Thanks for stopping in.
How did you know you wanted to act?
I always liked listening to other people, hearing how they talked. Used to practice in front of a mirror and try to imitate them. Sometimes I'd dress up to get the look just right. Ma didn't like that much.
What do you think of your fellow troupe members?
Some days I hate them. Most days I love them. And any day, I would die for them. We're a strange little family, you know?
All right.
Ellis and Miss Hitomi are a squabbling ma and pa. Dear boy, you must make more time for yourself. There are too few hours in the day as it is. Oh, leave the boy alone, Quentin. He can decide how to spend his time. And Miss Davies is our busybody aunt. Are you comfortable? Have you got everything you need? Is that costume too itchy?
So that would make Martina like your sister?
No, not quite.
No, I go around back and jerk it to Martina.
Are you sweet on Martina?
With all due respect, that's none of your concern, ma'am.
Say, you're good at imitating other people.
Oh, thanks. It's always been kind of a specialty of mine. Used to get me in a lot of trouble back home, so I only do it for laughs nowadays.
I've heard a rumor that Miss Hitomi might be keeping some extra...
There's 5 people here and I've heard a rumor.
About that?
Oh, sure, I've heard that rumor too, but I don't much believe it. Miss Hitomi takes good care of us. She'd never cheat us out of our earnings.
Thanks.
Sure.
You can get back to your training.
Thanks, ma'am.
Whoa.
Ah, one of your
Fancy.
companions has decided to join us.
This is Harley Legere. She used to be a performer of sorts herself, you know.
You don't say. What sort?
I was a fighter.
Pugilist.
I'm sure that really counts.
My dear, if an audience paid money to come see you, that counts as performing in my book. I'm Quentin Ellis, by the by. Delighted to make your acquaintance.
Why do I know his voice? Fuck, why do I know his voice? Quentin Ellis. I mean, if somebody wants to IMDb whoever did the voice for Quentin Ellis in this game, that'd be great. Because his voice is really familiar to me and I can't place it.
Quentin Ellis is Othello, premiering October 7th. Mr. Ellis seems rather versatile. Lots of notes and sketches of different costumes and disguises. That is quite a lot of makeup.
Well, the man's good at what he does.
Hey, Jake?
Yeah, Harley?
You seem quite at home among these performers.
Sure. These are my kind of people. Old Quentin and I have been trading tales about life in showbiz. You ought to stick around and have a listen. You might learn something.
Yeah. I also love Biography Awards, Trivia, FAQ, IMDb, Pro Neil Ross. Yeah, the name doesn't ring a bell. I'd need to know things he's been in.
Room for improvement.
That's typically how I recognize VAs, as I know them from characters that I picked them up from.
Could I have a moment, Mr. Ellis?
Of course, my dear.
But I Wally and Return to Monkey Island? Well, I don't know that yet, but I will, since Return to Monkey Island is on my list to play soon.
Just how long have you been a part of this troupe?
Why, since before its inception. That is to say, Kate and I have known each other since well before this incarnation of the troupe was formed. We met in Paris, you see, back in 27.
Perhaps more of a therapist discussion. Yeah, probably T3.
What did you do before joining the troupe?
You're not going to get the nuanced discussion about that topic here, I don't think.
I performed all over England before decamping for the
But
continent.
I'm glad you enjoyed
Katie,
learning about
I
it.
was touring Europe playing before the crowned heads. Why, my performance as Othello received a standing ovation from Archduke Hubert of Austria.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I heard it on when he said Austria. The Codex narrator. Holy shit. What else has he done? That's not where I'm recognizing his voice from, but I do hear it now.
What drew you to the stage?
Ah, the eternal question. What drew you to the ring?
Money. Found out my tolerance for pain was higher than my tolerance for hunger.
I see, an empty belly is a demanding muse indeed. For me, it was love of the art. I was born with it.
Paris, you say? What was that like?
Ah, those were the days, wild and
This guy also had a lot of fun doing this.
welcome from a public receptive to our more experimental forays. Nothing like the audiences you find here, mind. Dusty farmers and unlettered cowpokes, the lot of them.
Sergeant Thomas Kelly, Doom 3. No, that's another miss. He's done a lot. Yeah, I believe it. What's his name? Neil. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I just gotta scroll through the list until I find a game that I know, because I know his voice. All right, Neil Ross. What do I know you from, my man? Keep going. Oh, okay, I maybe actually do know him as Wally because I did play Monkey Island 2. I love that he's Fizzban in Dragon's Bottom Twilight. That's just, I just like that. That's the thing. My God, he has been in a shitload of stuff, huh? Oh, he's yes, okay. This is where I actually do know him from. He's Gary in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. That is actually where I know him from. I love that that's where my brain actually managed to pull it from. Ah, good. Awesome. Fantastic. Glad I went on that.
I'd like to know about the others in your troupe.
Fishing for nasty gossip, are we? Unless you have a couple of glasses and a bottle or two of very good liquor stashed somewhere about your person.
Oh, I see 2 glasses.
Any of that from me? Truly, they are good people, and I cherish every one of them. We rely on one another. Granted, we have our occasional quarrels, but what family doesn't? It's true that none of them have my training and decades of stage experience, so naturally they look to me for guidance and mentorship.
You know who he sounds like to me? I mean, it's not him. I've looked it up. I know it's not him. He sounds like the guy who runs the Continental from John Wick. He also plays oh god, not Loki, the other one. Thor? Not is Thor? No, Thor. Plays one of the gods in American Gods. He's in a bunch of other things. That's what his voice sounds like to me. Like you could have swapped, like you could have cast the guy into this role and it would have basically been the same thing.
I heard a rumor that Miss Hitomi might be misappropriating the troupe's funds.
Poppycock, pure hearsay. I'll bet Faye put that poison in your mind. I have known Katie longer than anyone. She is many things, but never a thief.
Appreciate the chat.
The pleasure was all mine, dear.
Okay, can't steal those glasses. It's not fully there, but I can hear it. Yeah, like if I'm not saying they're like perfect carbon copies, voices or anything like that, but like I could have Like, if you'd swap them in, you'd get the same energy out of it.
A cylindrograph. It's for playing music on wax cylinders.
Okay, so we need her... We obviously need her...
A poster for some show I've never...
The disassembling mechanism. Okay, let's search. All right, let's just try them all. Let's see what they do.
We used this music for Twins' character in our last show.
I take it he was the hero in that one too?
Yeah, that is right. He's playing all the heroes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to.
Did I... Okay, so swap out. Okay.
This was the music we used for Mr. Ellis in the show we did before.
What character did he play there?
A train robber.
Okay. I'm assuming playing the right one of these will result in something happening with the lady inside.
Oh, I love this one. This was the first song I learned in English, you know.
You don't say. How does it go?
All of the little maidens go strolling along. All of the little boys come to
What accent?
my song.
Fuck off out of here. German accent.
Start dancing in line, and all of them have such a wonderful time. All have a wonderful
I know this voice actor as well. They've been in some Blackwell stuff. I don't think it's Ivy, but it's someone I recognize.
Her accent all but disappears when she sings.
It's really common for people to lose their accents when they start singing. Sure, but like, just gone. Just gone.
It's rather grim. Have you used it in a show before?
Miss Atomi says audiences prefer happy endings.
Okay, let's put that back for now. Alright. Let's head inside here.
Not terrible as far as props go, but it could use some extra oomph. I bet Jake wishes his show's backdrop was half as realistic.
Harley?
What was your opinion of the performance?
It was not to my taste. However, with some improvements, it could be entertaining.
All right.
I like how this guy, speaking of Puss in Boots, this guy did Puss in Boots in a short cartoon series.
When did you put this troupe together?
As it exists now? Oh, it's been about 5 years, I should say. That's when Quentin and I came over to Vespuccia.
What were you doing before starting this troupe?
I spent some time in London, then went traveling around Europe doing this and that. Until I met Quentin.
Have you performed yourself, or do you stay out of the spotlight?
Me? Oh no, I haven't been on stage since Paris.
Since the incident.
Quentin and I used to do a little magic show, if you can believe it.
No fooling?
It was a very long time ago. Not worth remembering, honestly.
I want to hear about your cast.
Oh, they all have their talents. They wouldn't be in my troupe otherwise. But I don't hold with talking about people behind their backs. Why don't you get to know them yourself?
What do you think would make the show better?
God, where do I begin? Faye's in a black...
Just since the fire of 1896, exactly.
Depth. Martina's unintelligible. And Dwayne's swordplay doesn't even rise to the level of farce. And naturally, theater's all about imagination. But with the quality of our set and props, I fear we are asking rather too much of our audience in that department. I'm this close to packing it all in.
What's wrong with Quentin's character?
Not a thing! Everyone loves to hate the evil wizard. He's a guaranteed crowd pleaser. But Quentin thinks the role lacks depth. That his talents as an actor, and they are considerable, are going to waste. And yes, perhaps he has a point, but for God's sake, this is not the Royal Arcadium! We performers have a saying. There are no small roles, only small-minded, puffed-up thespians who suppose that entertaining the common man is somehow beneath them. I love Quentin.
Is that a saying?
But I've had it up to here with his carping and grousing. He doesn't listen to me, but you're welcome to try bringing him down to earth if you'd like.
Okay.
What's the
Not one you've heard yet.
Listening.
And you were in the theater too, weren't you, Holly? If anyone would know here, it'd be you.
And her physical performance is outstanding. The things she can do with just her eyes. I'm loath to cut her part or take away the few lines she already has, but unless she finds some way to magically rid herself of that blasted Teutonic accent, I may have to.
You don't think the swordplay is good enough?
Setting aside that our prop swords are as likely to crumble to bits or give the players paper cuts as they are to make it through a scene,
Get better props.
it's just not very convincing or compelling. Dwayne either needs to get more adept at handling them, or we need to rethink the whole sword thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God this play doesn't feature a real sword fighting duel, but it does need a big climax where the hero slays the dragon. How are we supposed to do that without
Okay, so we're gonna give him the punching gloves. The punching gloves.
What can we do to make your set and props better?
The best thing we've got is the dragon head.
We have to get what's her face to sing.
Intimidating, is it? Your friend over there said he might have an idea to make it better. Honestly, at this point, I'm all ears.
I had a chat with Mrs. Davies. She seems to think her position's in jeopardy.
What? Why would she think that?
Are you saying you're not?
The prince punched the dragon so hard they fell into yesteryear. Exactly. Bye, T3. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Honestly, I don't know where Faye gets these ideas.
So
take care.
Okay. So let's talk to you now.
Harley?
Headed?
Yes, I believe so. This dragon head is amusing, but with some pyrotechnics.
Yeah, I knew there was going to be fire.
Impress a crowd.
You want to make it breathe fire?
Ah, indeed. Far more effective, wouldn't you agree?
Definitely. But how do you intend to pull it off?
I can rig it up quite easily, but I need a fuel source. If you can find me some high-proof alcohol...
I mean, brandy ain't gonna be it. But apparently it's gonna be. Unless we find some other stuff.
Miss Holt?
Yeah.
I must say, you've got a beautiful singing voice.
Oh, why thank you.
I couldn't help but notice how clearly your words come out in song.
Yeah, you're not the first to say this to me. I cannot explain it. It is just something which happens.
Say, I've just had a crazy idea. Rather than speaking your lines, why not sing them?
Sing them? That is an interesting thought, but would it not be strange?
Strange? Haven't you ever heard of opera?
But if only I am singing and no one else?
It's a little unorthodox, sure, but isn't that what art is all about? Being expressive, doing the unexpected. I think it will really bring some emotion to the role. It'll be like your character is too pure to just say words. The feeling is so strong she has to sing.
That would be interesting to see in a play where everyone else is talking normal and one person is fucking belting out their lines.
Goodbye, Miss Holder.
Lovely to be speaking with you.
Nothing to... Mrs. Day...
What?
I spoke with...
Brandy's 70 to 120 proof now.
No plans to let you go.
Well, of course she would say that. That's how it works in this business. All seems well and good until the monthly budget is drawn up, and then the trapdoor opens beneath you and you swing.
So you don't trust Miss Hitomi's word?
I don't trust anyone's word. Only ink on paper.
I'll just leave you to it.
God, she's so dramatic. I love it. Ah, kind of. There we go.
What a... Here's a list of names. Othello, Rondelay, Dissembling, Delphi. Wonder what that means.
Okay, how do I use the buttons?
All sorts of... If just need to figure... No way. A brass...
You knew a woman exactly like her? Were they completely insufferable? Don't really know what to do with anything here. Okay, well, let's present the gloves.
How do you feel about boxing?
I'd be happier doing any kind of unarmed fighting style, really. But how am I supposed to box a dragon?
With style and panache, that's how. It's all about confidence. And I have a feeling you'd look much more confident without that sword.
You don't think the audience would be confused?
It's your job to make them believe it. They just want a good show.
You and me, dragon.
We've never
4 minutes in the ring.
I don't really know a lot about the form.
I used to do some boxing back in the day. Could show you some moves if you like.
Heck, sure. Why not? Now, this whole sword thing clearly isn't working for me.
Danny, how'd you like to help out?
Sure.
I'm gonna knock your fucking teeth out, Danny.
First, your stance is all wrong. Stagger your feet, 1 foot in front, weight evenly balanced, knees slightly bent. Good. Now, show me what you can do. Not bad. Not bad. Try not to let your elbow flare out, Dwayne. Protect the ribs. I think you boys are getting the hang of it. He's been...
Alright. 1 problem down. 2 problems down, actually.
Could I have a moment, Mr. Ellis?
Of course, my dear.
Miss Hitomi said something about you being unhappy with your character.
Oh, don't get me started.
Literally want to get you started, my dude.
Stock villain, paper thin, a cipher. All I do is tromp on stage and glower at the audience. He wants to rule the kingdom and kidnaps the princess, all right. But why? What motivates him to do it? Drama comes from a...
God, all I can think about is the John Wick guy now.
Complexity, not caricature. I need something I can work with, something to sink my teeth into.
What if Jake and I came up with a better history for your character?
Do you think you could?
Sure. Harley's got the gift of writing, and I've been known to spin a yarn or two.
Very well. I must admit I'm curious to see what you come up with. Why does the wizard want to rule the kingdom?
He's a fascist. You gotta wait for bed now? Fair enough, Holly. Yeah, you're in a later time zone than me. So yeah, get your butt to bed. Thank you so much for hanging around, Holly. And I will see you when I see you. And we will be back to Core Keeper on Monday. I got a lot of Hatful Boyfriend done yesterday, but we're not done, but don't have to worry for that until next month. Oh, I actually like the twist. He wants to save it.
He doesn't want to rule. He wants to save the kingdom.
Yeah, in his mind, he's the real hero.
Oh, intriguing.
Yes.
A subversion of
Bye,
our
Holly.
traditions. All right, but why does he kidnap the princess?
He's actually keeping her safe from the dragon.
Unexpected. I like it. And how does the dragon fit into all this?
Ooh.
Dragon is the wizard's mother, transformed by a spell he can't break.
Unless he feeds the princess to her.
Oh my, this certainly took a turn. You have some unusual ideas.
Yeah, they don't all fit together. Okay, hold on.
Or why?
Okay, so he wants to save it. Protect her from the dragon.
The wizard wants to tame the dragon and harness its power to serve the kingdom.
Ah, I see. So truly he's just misunderstood. Yes, yes. Oh, this is a much more interesting and complex figure. The wizard is human, like any of us. He has his own needs and desires. He is conflicted. He strives to do the right thing, however that appears to him. He is the protagonist of his own story.
Aren't we all?
Yes, I can work.
Think nothing of it. Is it true you used to have a magic act?
Why, yes, it is. Funny, I'd
Oh, yeah, that's how we're gonna learn about the false door.
I briefly tried our hand at stage magic. She was quite adept at sleight of hand, but in the end, it wasn't our true métier. Too much meticulous planning and bulky, specialized equipment. No room for spontaneity and delight. No emotional connection. No, it wasn't for us. Now Katie uses the old magic trunk to store costumes.
Appreciate the chat.
The pleasure was all mine, dear.
I've got nothing.
Okay, so now that we know that, can we fuck with it?
Mr. Ellis said this was maybe these buttons. Damn. Seems I didn't press them in the right sequence.
Okay, that's fine. So now, we look at this table. Othello, Grandele, okay. So in here we have 2 and 4.
It's a poster for a musical show called Carondelet. It opened on June 2nd.
Okay.
A poster for The Mystery at Delphi. Opened
So 2 and 6.
A poster for some apparently it opened on New Year's Day.
Blank 216.
Quentin Ellis is Othello.
7216. Seven, 2, 1, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 1, 6.
Hot damn. Quite a bit of cash in here. So Miss Hitomi is skimming off the profits? Perhaps that book might shed some light on things. Seems to be some kind. I'd better take a look at this. Huh. It seems Miss Hitomi's keeping the extra money to invest in the show. She calls it a rainy day fund, and she has a separate space for emergency salary reserve. So Mrs. Davies was wrong. I ought to show her this. Maybe it'll calm her down.
Sure, just a complete breach of trust, but whatever, it's fine.
I found this ledger in Miss Hitomi's trunk, along with some cash.
So I was right. This is exactly the proof I was looking for.
Kinda.
Not quite what you think. Look at the entries.
Rainy day fund. Emergency salary reserve. Why, she isn't keeping this for herself.
She's setting it aside to help you all.
Oh dear, how embarrassing. What a fool I've been.
We all make mistakes. So now that you know your position is safe, will you get on stage and perform?
Yes, of course. Thank you.
As soon as I can feel my legs, because I'm half a bottle of sherry, or, was it sherry? No.
I don't think she'll be...
What was this? Brandy. Oh, I don't need to go here. Alright.
Here, how about this for some fuel?
Yes, this will work. Excuse me. I must go backstage and set up the prop.
Can burn the fucking place down.
Miss Hitomi?
Yes?
I think you can try a second rehearsal now.
Really? You sure?
Positive. Let's get this show going.
We do have to rewrite a good chunk of the script.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a beautiful and charming princess.
How I love my land. The people are kind, the water fresh, and the day sunny and bright.
The princess was loved and admired by
I do appreciate that. Mr. Toby's just like, fucking, yeah, alright, let's roll. Let's just do it.
An evil wizard coveted the kingdom and kidnapped the princess, intending to marry her and gain the throne.
Hark! You may think me evil, but wait until you discover my true intentions.
To ensure she could not escape, he summoned a terrifying dragon to guard her.
That works.
However, all was not lost. For a young hero rose to the challenge.
I shall battle the dragon and save the princess. That is, if my dear mother lets me.
My dearest boy, proud as I am of your bravery, I worry.
Her acting is full on, like, what's her name from Schitt's Creek?
Victorious from battle.
Oh my god. The mom from Schitt's Creek. I'm completely blanking on the name right now.
And so the brave lad rode to the castle and confronted the mighty dragon.
Completely of that energy.
Foul beast, your end is nigh.
Okay. Gotta work on that bit, just like a tiny bit.
The dragon defeated, our brave hero rescued the princess and vanquished the wizard.
What the hell is her name? God damn it.
Curses! My plans have been foiled.
Oh, my brave son has returned.
Ah, your highness, I am smitten by your beauty. Will you marry me?
Yes, yes, gladly will I marry you.
And they lived happily ever after. Well, at least we made it through to the end that time. Your fixes made a big difference. It's given me a lot to consider.
Hooray!
Quentin has offered to do some rewrites. I'm sure he'll get us in good shape by next week.
Glad to be of service.
I'm curious. to
Fully
know how
helped
it turned
Miss
out.
Hitomi's
Send
troop.
me a note at the Rosewater Post after you premiere.
Gladly. We should be on our way. Miss Johnson has surely awoken from her nap by now.
True enough. Break a leg next week, Miss Hitomi.
Thank you. Safe travels.
We did what we could for Miss Hitomi and her folk. In the end, they formed a strange kind of family, and they seem determined to keep on going.
It's like us. It's a parallel.
We've kept on going too. The oppressive, arid heat is beginning to give way to fresh breezes and forested slopes as we leave the desert scrub behind and cross into the mountains.
That's a fun little transition.
Onward and upward. Phil?
Harley?
How do you think Miss Hitomi's show will do?
I believe it has a chance to succeed. If nothing else, the new pyrotechnics for the dragon will distract the audience from the acting.
We'll talk more later.
I look forward to it.
It's an autographed ferrotype of the Queen's Midnight players. Miss Hitomi
Cute.
gave it to us before we left.
I like that we've collected some souvenirs along the way.
Hey, Nadine.
Hello, Harley.
Think Miss Hitomi's show will be a success?
I'd like to think so. We certainly left it better than when we found it.
We're slowing down again.
Do my eyes deceive me?
What is it?
That establishment by the roadside. It is flying the flag of New Spain.
Ooh.
Come, Harley. Let us have a look inside. Andale! Now we are talking. Come, let us have a drink, Harley.
Sure. Be right there.
All right, what do we got? What do we got? Spittoon.
Must have been a spill at this table.
I'll take that rag. It's my rag now.
Looks like he's already had too much. No point. Yuck. Looks like it hasn't been cleaned in months. Hey, that kind of looks like Phil. Gives the patrons something to look at, besides each other's ugly mugs. Surprisingly well stocked for such a remote place. Wonder if that's the mascot. Surprise.
Harley. Tell me, Harley, have you ever had real tequila?
No.
You mean the stuff you put in Danny's chili?
No. That was mezcal. I am talking about the stuff made from blue agave. Bartender, 2 shots of your finest tequila, if you please.
Wait, is that actually what it's made from? It's so cloudy.
To what shall we toast?
Let's raise a glass to our newfound friendship.
Now you're talking. Salud.
I love the little rotoscope moments interjected into this game. Or interspersed, I should say.
Only the inferior kind. Good tequila is smooth as water. I love this place. Reminds me of home.
You must really miss it, huh?
It is a wound in my heart. But I cannot go home until I know I am not leading my men into a massacre at the border. Until I have more recruits and sufficient supplies and equipment, my only option is to stay here and plan. Yet, every moment I remain in exile, the corpse of the revolution rots.
All right.
Instead of lamenting your exile, why not do something about it from here?
Like what?
Send word to the people back in New Spain? Publish a manifesto? Something is better than nothing.
I am a fighter, not a writer.
That's what I once thought, too.
All well and good, but I am not like you. For me, the sword is mightier than the pen. Shall we have another?
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Bartender, 2 more, please. This time, I have something. To the success of the new Spanish Revolution. ¡Viva la Revolución de Nueva España! Salud!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Dude's eyeballing us.
Revolución. General Márquez. Hernandez.
Friend of yours?
Friend? That man is a traitor.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey!
Whoa!
After him. Do not let that snake escape.
Things have escalated dramatically. Holy shit.
Bill?
Over here.
This is a tiny light for such a big holder.
Gone far. There is no way out of here, but it is too dark to see back there.
Who is that? And what's happening right now?
No time to explain. We need to find Hernandez quickly. That traitorous bastard is hiding in the dark like the rat he is. We must flush him out so he cannot take us by surprise.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Give me a stick.
Oof.
Okay, hold on. Give me a rag. Rag. I wash myself with a rag on a stick.
That's better.
The blood trail ends here. He's either in that back room or behind those crates. You take one, I will take the other.
Well, we are going to have ads start in a second, so we aren't going to have this dramatic conclusion until after the ads run. Seems a good enough spot as any to take a break. So, take this moment to go to the washroom, get yourself a drink, go get yourself a snack, pet a pet, scream into a pillow, stare into the middle distance. Really think about the last time you were betrayed to the point that you would shoot someone in the shoulder, and we will be back.
I suppose he could be.
Look in that back room or behind the crate.
All right.
Aha!
Phil, wait!
Wait for what? This man is a traitor, pure and simple. And there is only one way to deal with traitors.
Por favor, no me mates. Te lo ruego, tengo familia.
What's he saying?
He's begging for his life. Says he has a family. Clearly a lie, or he would be with them instead of face down in his drink. No me mientas, bastardo.
I am not lying, I swear.
Oh, so you finally learned some English, did you? What other tricks have you learned since you deserted, I wonder?
Come on, Phil. Is the gun necessary? He's unarmed.
You do not know this man. He's likely to have something...
He's wearing short sleeves.
You're right. I don't know him. So why not fill me in?
Fine. Hernandez was one of the revolution's best defenders. I thought he was loyal.
I was. I am.
But he was among the first to flee when the Spanish army came to Jicotea.
No, I can explain.
So can I. You chose to run like a coward instead of staying and fighting like a man. It's a low sword to abandon someone who is counting on.
I like the part where we're not having a dialogue.
That's true, but everyone deserves a chance to tell their side of the story.
I do not understand. When Stokes left us to the Otham, you weren't interested in hearing his explanation. You even agreed with me that he was a no-good deserter. Yet now, you are willing to listen to this traitor?
You can damn well bet I'd demand an explanation from Stokes if I ever saw him again, but I'm pretty sure I'll never get that chance. You've got it now. Don't squander it.
There is some truth to what you say. Rare is the opportunity to confront those who have wronged us. I don't care to listen to his excuses. His actions told me enough.
So you're just going to kill him?
No, I am not just going to kill him. I am bringing a traitor to justice.
General, please. We were outnumbered 10-1. It was hopeless. I have a family who needs me. What was I meant to do?
You were meant to fight for your freedom. For your family's freedom. To die for it if necessary. Do you know how many of your brothers gave their lives so you could run off and make merry in some alpine cantina?
As many as gave their lives so you could do the same.
What? How dare you?
I heard about the massacre at Jicotea. And yet I see you standing here before me. Did you stand and fight? Did you die gloriously for freedom? You ran, just as I did. There was no victory possible. You justified your cowardice by calling it a retreat.
Oh man, the Uno reverse card.
You know, he's not completely wrong.
I did not run away. I assessed the situation and made strategic decisions. That is what a general does. If our front line had not broken and scattered before the enemy, more lives might have been saved in an orderly retreat. But I preserved what forces I could to fight another day. I wept for every man, woman, and child who died at Jicotea. I should have died alongside them.
And so did I. I ran to Vespuccia, just like you, because New Spain is no place now for revolutionaries. Was I a coward? Yes, and I cannot escape that shame. If you feel you must execute me for that, then so be it. But a traitor? Never. I love my country, and my heart still beats for her freedom. I will gladly return to fight for it, if you will have me back.
Ay, Hernandez, why do you do this to me?
I mean, let's be fair, he's probably gonna die from the infection of the gunshot wound.
What would you do if you were in my position, Harley?
Have some mercy. He may not have been a great soldier, but that doesn't mean his life is without value. Seems to me your government would like nothing better than to have one less rebel in the world. Why give them the satisfaction? Let him go be with his family. After all, isn't that what you're really fighting for?
I am sorry, Harley, but I cannot. His treason cannot go unpunished. Let him be an example to others whose faith would falter.
No! No!
I'm going to rerun that. Whoop! I actually disagree that he wouldn't be swayed by that. I don't want him killing him. And I personally think that he shouldn't be killing him with that argument, but whatever.
There. Oof. That's... Phil!
I wonder if it's made easier if I were to find him.
And there is some...
What's
he clear? No, man. I am not...
Alright, we're just going to scream through this, making the same choices.
Come on, you're...
But he... No. You...
That...
What you... Yet...
You can...
Rare is the... But I don't... No.
General, it was... What was I meant to do?
You were meant... Do you know how many of your...
As many...
What?
I heard. Did you stand and fight? No, you...
I assessed the situation with our front line, but I...
And so I ran. What's up? If you feel but a traitor, I...
What?
One moment of weakness shouldn't define your whole life. We're all better than who we are on our worst day. Seems to me your government would like nothing better than to have one less rebel in the world. Why give them the satisfaction? Give him a chance to redeem himself. Let him rejoin the fight.
I am sorry, Harley, but I cannot.
No.
Okay, let's roll back. Try again. Give me a second here. Just double checking something. Okay. Not quite sure how to navigate this one. What if I find him instead? Oops, nope, put it back down.
Oof! It's heavier than it looks.
Okay, put it down.
There. That's...
The blue... He's either in that... You...
Okay, let's check over here.
Aha!
Phil!
Wait, and there...
What's he saying?
Clearly... I am not... Oh, what other tricks? The story is this man is a deserter.
Try some slightly different choices here.
It is not like that.
Look, I helped you find the man. At least tell me what happened.
Hernan,
I what? No.
Yeah, this is all the same.
Suppose it sounds like he really did abandon you.
Quite.
So you're just going to...
No.
General, what was I...
You were to...
As I did not... You...
What?
Listen to your heart.
Very well.
All right.
I don't like that one. There's got to be a way to navigate this. Hmm. Okay, one combination I didn't really try.
There. Oof.
Oops.
That's
Aha!
Okay, try doing all choices across the top.
what?
No me mientas. I'm not. Oh, so you what?
I feel like I'm missing something. What's the
The story is this. No.
Look.
No. You.
That.
You.
So one of the things is Stokes was different. His guilt was obvious. Okay, try that.
So the difference is that you were there to see it for yourself.
Well,
What you are saying is you do not believe me.
I never said that.
Stokes was practically a stranger with no allegiance of loyalty. Hernandez was a brother in arms.
That's not gonna work well.
Yes, it is different. His betrayal is far, far worse. Why is my word not enough for you to accept that?
Fine. So you're just
That's not it. That's not it.
What?
Just for funsies.
bring him to just. If you want your revolution to succeed.
No.
Okay, so it's not that one. It's not that one.
There. Oof.
God, am I missing something obvious? There's got to be some combination that does not result in this man getting shot. But maybe there isn't. Maybe he's just doomed.
What? Look. That
You
can put.
There is rare is the opportunity, but I don't know. What was you were doing? As I no. What?
So that's all the top choices, except for that's obviously the bad one. What happens if I say...
I'm sorry, Phil, but I can't make this call for you. Listen to your heart.
Very well.
All right.
Okay, so that results in that. Okay, so it's not that one.
There. Did you?
Yes.
Oof. That.
The blood.
Okay, I'm actually gonna put safe here, so. But God, we're gonna figure out how to not shoot this man.
That
you
can.
Well, you as I did not.
What? Very well.
Oh, there we go.
I'm rebuilding my army and preparing to return home to liberate New Spain. The revolution is not dead, but she needs soldiers to defend her. I will send word to you here, at this saloon, when it is time to report for duty. Until then, go back to your family.
Gracias, General.
There we go.
You should not just be thanking me, eh? You owe your life to my wise friend here.
Thank you, señorita.
Don't mention it. Now, can we put this all behind
I'm
us?
pretty sure we're a senora at this point.
I'm mighty thirsty all of a sudden.
Indeed. Our friend can treat your wound, Hernandez. Perhaps afterwards you will join us for a drink, in honor of the martyred dead of Jicotea.
Why don't you go on ahead? I'd like a minute to collect my thoughts.
Very well.
This one, Harley's just like, oh, I nearly saw a man get shot. I can almost envision it. What's the point of this? I wonder if there's some cheeky achievement for, like, actually sitting here for a minute to collect one's thoughts. Hey, Grunslef, are these geographically accurate bird calls? I hope they are.
Oh, good, you're back. We're low on food. If we want to eat tonight, we'll need to hunt for more. I'll let y'all decide what we're after. Round here, the fishing's pretty good, and there's plenty of rabbits and pheasants. Personally, I'd suggest rabbits. Easiest to catch and prepare.
I wouldn't be opposed to some pheasant. Danny makes a mean stew.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What kind of fish are common around here?
Mostly salmon.
Ah, then fishing gets my vote.
Yes, I vote fishing as well.
And you, Leger?
It is so important to find out, does the game have a fishing minigame? We gotta find out.
Salmon gets my vote too.
Then it's decided. The three of you who wanted salmon, take the poles in the wagon and get fishing. Rest of us will start making camp.
I have a good feeling about this place. Let us cast our lines here.
Here? All right, then.
Have you ever fished before, Harley?
Would you believe this is my first time?
Do not worry. It is not difficult to pick up. Just cast your line and wait for a tug. When you feel the bite, secure the line.
You want to reel the fish in as quickly as possible. If it puts up a fight, pull your rod in the opposite direction.
Oh my god, is there actually a fishing game?
In the center, you can start reeling it in again.
All right, here goes nothing.
Oh my god, there's a fishing minigame.
Got it. Now to reel it in.
Reel the line.
Ooh.
Pull rod right.
Putting up a fight, are we?
Not the best fishing minigame.
Ooh.
But it is a fishing minigame.
Here, fishy.
Oh, I have to catch multiple.
I think... Got it. Now to reel it in. Ooh. Oh.
This is thrilling gameplay.
Got you.
How many fish we need? How big are these salmon?
Got it. Damn.
All right.
Got you.
Do I gotta catch like a fish per person? That does seem like a lot of fish. All right, yeah, apparently.
So how did you two fare?
I caught 2 fish.
I only one.
I caught 3.
Wonderful. We'll have plenty to eat tonight.
Everyone gets a fish.
What was that?
That's a bear. That's a fucking bear.
Carajo!
Shh, don't shout. Bears don't like loud noises.
Well, I do not like bears.
What are we supposed to do?
Stay quiet. Move away very slowly.
Are we not supposed to be like, ooga booga motherfucker bear?
I'm backing away some more.
Good idea. Mierda! Run!
Nope.
It seems to be working. Come, keep moving away.
Santa Maria. I do not think my heart has ever beat so fast.
We should be thankful that we escaped.
The others will not be happy when they learn we have returned with nothing.
I'm sure they'll understand. Let's go back to camp.
Oh, what? Hold on. Alt F4. We're going to redo the fishing game, but not tonight. We will come back on that tomorrow. Because it's past midnight, I'm going to go to bed. We're going to reapproach the fishing game. I'm going to try and scare that bear off, because I'm pretty sure you just fucking ooga booga the bear. That's what you're supposed to do, aren't you? Wait, or is that black bears? Black bears. Is it black bears? You showed it down. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna tinker with that one a little bit. Because by God, we're gonna have fish for dinner. But we will deal with that tomorrow. But for now, we're gonna end the things here tonight. That wasn't great English. Let's see who's on. Who can we say hello to? No one I really want to. Does anybody have a recommendation? And we got a new friend for us to raid into. I would be happy to take a new friend. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. God, so many people are playing Schedule 1 right now. So many people. You know, you don't got anyone? That's fair. You know, is Wiggins still playing? You know what? Yeah, let's raid Wiggins. We haven't seen Wiggins in a good hot minute. He's playing Tears of the Kingdom. So let's go say hi to Wiggins. Lovely chap. Don't run into him very often. He's a nice guy. But yeah, we're going to be back tomorrow with more Rosewater. We will figure out the fishing bear mini game and continue on our adventure. But that's going to do it for me tonight. So, as always, yawning through my outro. Thank you, of course, for watching. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, be kind, and try your best out there. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Good night.